Well, it's a fact. It only takes a few seconds to drown. That's why you have to make sure your child is safe when swimming this summer.
Heather Sauer and Dave Klunt from the YMCA and the Fargo Park Districts and Family Wellness are here to talk about some community-wide water safety day. This stuff is so important. So what's happening? It's coming up.
Tomorrow morning, we have a community-wide water safety day. It starts at 10 a.m. and there are all sorts of pools in the area participating. The YMCA is participating, Family Wellness, and then in Moorhead we have MSUM, Concordia, and the Moorhead Municipal Pool, and Dilworth Outdoor Pool. In West Fargo, the West Fargo Veterans Pool and Halbert Aquatic Center, and then all of the Fargo Park District pools as well.
Yeah, all 5 of our pools, so North, South, Davies, Island Park, and Madison Pool, all also be participating in that event.
So talk about the importance of holding a day like tomorrow for the people in the community.
Absolutely. Safety, kids get really excited to come to the pools in the summer. They've been in school all year and they tend to get a little overly excited, so we want to make sure that safety is something they understand, because like you had mentioned, drowning can occur really fast, way too fast. And a couple things I like to really preach about is parents, bring your kids to the pool, have a good time, but understand that even though we have lifeguards, they're still the primary person responsible for their children. My lifeguards are going to watch their area and their zone, but they're really the secondary person for those child, because they don't know all those kids' strengths, weaknesses. I guess that's something I really like to emphasize.
So tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., you show up at any pool, and then are they walking you through like kind of a class, or what's happening? Yeah,
each pool is tailoring their section to, kind of what fits their pool. But some of the main things that we'll be covering are back floating. So if a kid gets in water too deep, kind of how to roll onto their back and float. Life jacket safety, covering, make sure that you're wearing the right size life jacket, buckling it appropriately. And then throw, don't go is another thing that all the pools are going to be focusing on. If a kid sees someone struggling, not to go after them, but to reach something out to them, because they will remain much safer either on the dock or the pool deck rather than also jumping in.
I know this is really important too, especially with the summertime coming up. Lake season's here. We want to go out and cool off. So for parents who might think their kids are strong enough swimmers, how do you encourage them to still come out tomorrow?
One of the things we do tomorrow is several of the daycares are bringing bus loads, and we actually do a swim test, and those parents are welcome to do that. And the children that probably don't pass that swim test, we would strongly encourage. Actually, the daycares mandate that those children wear a life jacket when they come to the pools, just for their own safety. And the other thing I like to add with life jackets, that we recommend and we actually require it has to be Coast Guard approved, because some of the items out there that are being sold are probably more of a hindrance than a help, but if it's Coast Guard approved, it's going to help that child in the water.
And you just want that safe feeling, that secure feeling when your kids are out swimming this summer, so good idea to go out tomorrow.
Thanks, you guys. Great stuff.
Absolutely.
Again, tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. to 11:30 at all the different pools. Take the kiddos out there and keep them safe this summer. Stay with us. We'll be wrapping things up right after this.